Well, good evening, everyone. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. I'm in Ferrisburg, Vermont, which is in Addison County today, and this is the Union Meetinghouse. Once I tell you about it, we're going to do a walk around, and then there's an historic marker that I'm going to show and read to you as well. I found it really interesting, and I think you will too. The Union Meetinghouse, also known as the Ferrisburg-Vergennes Baptist Church, and now the Ferrisburg Community Church, is an historic church on U.S. Route 7 in Ferrisburg, Vermont. Built in 1840, it is architecturally an eclectic combination of federal period design with Gothic Revival features, and was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1978. Route 7 is a very busy thoroughfare. It is the major thoroughfare north and south here in Vermont. It's right behind us, right there. The Union Meetinghouse is one of the most prominent features of Ferrisburg's small town center, standing facing west at the northeast corner of US 7 and Middlebrook Road. And this road right here is Middlebrook, where the house is sitting. Right here, that road right there. It is a two-story brick building with a gabled roof and limestone foundation. A two-stage bell tower, replica of the original, which was destroyed by fire in 1976, rises from the ridgeline with a belfry featuring ogee-arched louvered openings. The brick of the walls is laid in American bond. The front facade is symmetrical with two double-door entrances flanking a central tall Gothic-arched window with tracery. The entries are also topped by smaller Gothic windows. Similar windows are found on the building sides. The building originally had box pews, but these were removed in the 19th century in favor of auditorium-style seating. The church was built in 1840 to serve a number of different religious groups here in Ferrisburg. Its basic structure and massing are typical of earlier federal period churches, with the Gothic windows adding a more recent, well, for the period anyway, stylistic detail. Over time, the individual congregations built their own sanctuaries, and the use of this building declined. It was acquired by the town in 1898. All right, so Gothic windows. We've seen these lots in all sorts of my videos I've done. St. John's Episcopal Church comes to mind in Highgate, for instance, Highgate Falls. But these beautiful arched windows right here, those are Gothic Revival style pieces. Then up here, that is the belfry and the ogee. Where's my cane? There we go. Right up here. Sorry, it makes it a little blurry. It is raining today. Of course it is. But I filmed this coming back from filming in Cornwall, Vermont. So, alrighty. So let's take a closer look-see. A federal building is typically, but not always, built in brick. And we can see it's beautiful brick. It does have that that look of a pediment, like a Greek Revival. There's no Greek Revival features talked about here, but from what I read you, but we can see this beautiful gable end, which is typical of a Greek Revival style building. The gable end faces the front, and these edges here, which suggest a pediment. But anyway, I see there's a couple of bronze plaques on the building. Let's go take a look, see at those. It is the sun is setting, so want to be mindful that we're losing light here. I'm going to guess the one on the right is a list of names of people who served during a war. Yep, and grateful tribute to those who served in World War II, erected by the town of Ferrisburg in 1952. If they served, I'm guessing, since so many are listed here that they survived, except for the ones perhaps with the stars next to their names. See, star there, star, star, a few stars. That's my best guess. And then what's this one over here? I guess I'll work to skip the stairs. They have a handicap ramp over here, which is quite nice for those who are using a wheelchair. And what's this? In memory of those who placed their lives in the hands of their country in vindication of right and righteousness throughout the world. Let's see. Roll of Honor, Ferrisburg, World War 1914, 1919. So the First World War. This was erected on May 30, 1921. That's quite the introduction, isn't it? In memory of those who placed their lives in the hands of their country in vindication of right and righteousness throughout the world. That is, wow. Of course, we know that World War I was supposed to be the war to end all wars, right? I see some stars in this one too, for Robert G. Sears, Henry B. Parrish, and John Roger Chapman. My guess is that they died. All right, let's do a bit of a walk around here. Let's walk on this side first. When these windows appear to be able to be opened. Who knows when they were last opened, of course. But Gothic style. See these sash windows here? Suggests to me the windows can open. Beautiful. I was wondering where that tinkling sound of the metal, water hitting metal, is on these propane tanks. More sash windows. Have a nice sound. Ooh, a broken window. The town should do something about the flaking paint. Maybe they will. Likely they won't. Hate to sound like such a naysayer, but have we not seen a lot of this already? I think we have. And then this is the back of the building. A couple more windows, Gothic style, which is quite nice. And more of the pediment you can see right up here, right? Let's go back around the other side to capture the, I wonder what pipe that is for. Reminds me a bit of a corncob pipe. Of course it's a PVP plastic pipe. Now the camera has a nice trick of the eye lighting quality about it, because it is darker out here than you'd be surprised. Well, here's a cord that goes down into the ground. Interesting. And you can see the rain hitting the ground, which was kind of cool too. And 3 more Gothic Revival style windows right here. That barn has seen better days. That is for sure. Sinking into the ground in the back. I I doubt it's part of the church. Oh yeah, there's a sign right there. It says private property. Another pipe on this side too, right through. Wonder why. I wonder, I hope the roof doesn't leak. That would be maybe sad. Ooh, but it looks like might be able to see something inside. Oh, I'm gonna get wet. Wetter. Let's see what we can see. I had read somewhere online that this church is used mainly for storage these days, but because I don't see any pews in there at all. Interesting. Oh, I see scaffolding in there. Can I show that to you? If I can show that to you. I can see with my naked eye, but I think I'm just showing you essentially this. Oh, there we go. See on the far left? Oh. What I read to you got so wet that it just tore in two. So, I guess I'll be tossing that in the recycle bin when I get home. Now this is interesting. They're definitely doing some sort of work here. So that's a plus. I'm excited by work. Who doesn't love to see work being done? Look at the strong lintel. That's above the door. This granite piece right here. And also on this other one here. All right, so let's go down to the historic marker and I'll read that to you. It's really interesting. All right, the Great Convention. Frederick Douglass delivered a fiery abolitionist speech here in July 1843. Remember, the church was built in 1840. Born in slavery in Maryland, Douglass freed himself by escaping to the North, where he became a tireless crusader for African American freedom and equality. He was among the greatest orators and black leaders of the 19th century. The Ferrisburg meeting, organized by local activist Roland T. Robinson, was one of the quote-unquote 100 conventions sponsored by the American Anti-Slavery Society, and this was put in place in 2002 by the Vermont Division for Historic Preservation. Alrighty, well, that's what I wanted to tell you about this interesting meeting house here in Ferrisburg, Vermont. If you like my content, hey, subscribe to my channel. I still upload every day of the week. It's April 26, 2022, and still going strong. So, if you like it, hey, subscribe. It's free. Click on the notification bell and you'll be notified each and every time I upload a brand spanking shiny new video just for you. This is Patricia and I am traveling for history. Till I see you again, you have a great night. Thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Night.